Hey, so what's going on, guys and girls? How is each and every single one of you doing? This is Project 939 here, bringing you another Professor Execute gameplay, kicking it off with an oh my god, that was incredible. I am the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I am your savior, as my bonuses obviously suggest. But kicking it off with a brilliant no-scope. Great way to start a game of Operation Metrosexual, bringing out the recon kit, as I don't normally do, but I like to keep things fresh. And, you know, I don't do too badly in my opinion. I mean, I go 25-3, which isn't bad on an Operation Metro map, which is always a big clusterfuck. But, it's not a gold medal performance. It is more of a, I'd say bronze performance, a solid bronze or a photo finish silver. But, you know, as that quick scope suggests, you know, Grizz, you best watch out for me. I'm an up-and-coming champion here, you know. But, anyways, I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, of course. But what I'm here to talk about today is not blowing trumpets or blowing trumpets. But it's not what I'm here to talk about today. In fact, what I'm here to talk about today is, as you can probably tell by the title, the weapons that will be coming up in the next downloadable content for Battlefield 3, which is Close Quarters, which comes in June, 1 week early on PS3, yada yada yada, as you probably may not or may not know. If you didn't know, then, well, now you know, and that's, well, 2 pieces of information you're going to be getting. In fact, no, you're going to be getting 11. Yeah, that's right, 11, because there are going to be 10 weapons coming out in this DLC, just like back to Karkand. And, you know, with DICE, you don't expect anything less. And you're not going to get nothing less because you're getting 10 weapons. You're going to be getting 2 assault rifles, 2 carbines, 2 snipers, 2 machine guns / light machine guns, and 2 uncategorized weapons, so shotguns, PDWs, that kind of thing. If you play Battlefield 3, you're going to know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played Battlefield 3, then you're going to think I'm a complete weirdo. But, that's not what I'm going to talk about. Instead, I'm going to be talking about the actual weapons that you're going to be getting. Because yes, the information has been released. Now, if you don't want to hear me talking and you don't want to hear my beautiful / cold recovering voice, then you can feel free to click the link in the description, which will lead you to the forum in which I got all this information. But you know, I won't be offended. I will really. But who said that? So. Here I begin. So the first weapons you're going to be getting in this DLC is I'm going to kick it off with the assault rifles. You know, it's a good place to begin in my opinion. Now, the first assault rifle you're going to be getting is the AUG AUG. Now, this weapon you'll probably be familiar with if you've ever played, say, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, or of course, why did I forget this? Of course, if you ever played Bad Company 2, which you must have done, because it was pretty awesome. And if you ever played that, it's going to be pretty much the same gun as in that, hopefully, because I really like that gun. Or it might be that wacky, funky one from Modern Warfare 2, which had that funny sight on it. They haven't specified the model, but you can expect something along the lines of Bad Company 2, I think, in my foreseeable vision. Now, what I hope with this gun is that it doesn't turn out like the FAMAS, where it's really OP at first, and they nerf it, and it becomes, like, really hard to use. But, you know, hopefully it'll just be a well-rounded weapon that everyone's happy with. So, the next weapon is the weapon that I'm not really looking forward to. It's the Scar. There's one other weapon I'm not really looking forward to, but I'll get onto that in a moment. Now, the first weapon is the Scar, or the second weapon, obviously. It's obviously the assault rifle version of the carbine that's already in the game. Now, the carbine that was in the game, I never really got into using. You know, I've got about 200 kills with it on this account. It's not, like, crazy, but it's always been a decent gun, but it's never stood out for me like certain other guns, like the G36C and stuff like that. But, you know, maybe it'll surprise me and be really good, and it will be a weapon worthy of my Battlefield arsenal. Now, the next weapons are going to be the carbines. Now, the carbines are the ones I'm looking forward to the most, apart from the PDWs and shotguns. Now, the carbines, mainly because there's no carbine that really stands out for me. So, hopefully these ones will. Now, the first carbine is the ACWR. Now, this weapon I'm looking forward to, because as you can see in the picture, looks pretty similar to the ACR, which was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which if you've ever played, you would know that it was a very good gun in that game. Now, I'm really hoping that this gun's a good gun, because then it can stand out and I can use it, like, consistently. But it's also the first weapon you unlock, which leads me to believe that it might not be as good as the second one, which is the MTAR-21, the MTAR-21. Now, this gun was also in Call of Duty, but this is a carbine version of it, so it's a little bit more compact. As you can see in the image, you know, there's some fundamental similarities between the two. But I'm also looking forward to this gun, and maybe it will be better than the ACWR, suggested by the fact that you unlock it second, and it will probably be harder to unlock. But who knows? Maybe it won't be as good, and you know, I'll just be like a big be like cry in a corner. But the next weapons are going to be the snipers. Now these are the ones that I'm also kind of looking forward to, apart from one, which is the M417. You know, it's another semi-automatic sniper, which DICE, it's understandable, they really can't do anything with them, because you know, they can't make them more powerful, otherwise it'll be overpowered, and they can't underpower them, otherwise no one's going to use it. And you know, I never really use them anyway. Like probably about 90% of people use bolt actions over semi-automatic snipers, I'd say, probably as an estimate. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that weapon. It's probably going to be the same as the other bolt semi-automatic snipers. But this is the one which is the JNG-90 sniper, which I'm kind of looking forward to, I think I have to say. Now, in the Donya Fortress gameplay trailer, which if you haven't seen yet, I suggest you check out because it's pretty cool. The guy who was obviously being recorded was using the bolt action sniper, and you know, I think it was trying to appeal to the COD kids a little bit. You know, it was getting collaterals and stuff like that. But just my opinion, skeptical opinion, I know. But I'm pretty looking forward to that gun, because maybe it can just be that sniper that stands out for me. And as you can tell by the picture, it looks pretty sweet. Now, the light machine guns / machine guns. The first one is the L86 LSW, and this is basically the light machine gun version, or the machine gun version of the L85A2, which was the assault rifle you got in Back to Karkand. Now, I'm looking forward to this gun, mainly because I really liked the weapon, the L85A2, and hopefully if this can match some similar statistics to it, then I'll be very happy. And maybe, just maybe, it can be like the RPK, where the extended mag will get you a massive 200 rounds, because obviously that weapon uses a drum, in case you didn't know, and you can fit 200 rounds into one of those things pretty easy, and that would be pretty cool. Now, the next weapon is the light machine gun, the LSAT, which looks pretty similar to the other light machine guns in some ways, as you can tell by the picture. Not really looking forward to it that much. You know, it's 100 rounds, probably the extended mag will get you 200, it's going to be pretty basic, I think. But that brings me on to the ones that I am really, really looking forward to. You know, this one makes me make a mess in my pants, you know. It's the MP5K, the first one, which is the special PDW, I think. It's called the MP5K Tactical Machine Pistol. Now, if you've ever played Call of Duty, you're going to know about this gun. It's one that's standing out for me all the time, and I'm really looking forward to it. And the other one is the Spaz 12, the Terminator shotgun. No other shotguns have really stood out for me, and I really hope this one does. And that is all the guns in the game. Or the DLC that are going to be coming up. If you found this information helpful, then please subscribe and return the favour, because that really helps. But for now, thank you very much.